This morning in Money Matters, brought to you by Massey and Associates. Should you pay off your mortgage early? As we get closer to retirement, we try to get our finances in order. So, here to give us the sage advice we need as homeowners is Jeffrey Massey, certified financial planner with Massey and Associates. Good morning, Jeffrey. Good to have you here.
Always a pleasure.
And welcome back.
It's so great to be back. It really is.
Nice
it's been way too long.
It really is. It's so nice to see you in person. So let's get to it. So what are some of the considerations when determining if paying off your mortgage makes sense?
You know, we generally start out by saying, look, it's about the math. It's important to do an analysis to determine if it's worth taking a big chunk of money and putting it down on the mortgage. And we just say, let's let the math tell us what to do with that.
Right. Can you give us some examples of when it is a good idea?
Sure. I mean, there are times where if your interest rate that you're currently paying, so not the initial interest rate on the mortgage. So let's say you're 20 years into a 30-year mortgage. Most mortgage interest is front-loaded, so you pay a lot of that interest in the early years, which is why they like to refinance, because that's how they make all the money. And it's a simple way to do that. Look at the amount of interest you paid last year. Divide that by the mortgage balance of last year. That'll tell you the percentage of interest you're paying currently. So let's just take a number. Let's say that works out to be 2%. Well, instead of paying down to save 2%, then maybe you should invest that money that you can make more than 2%, so it might be more effective to do it that way. But there are times we had a client that inherited a couple $100,000 from his mom, and he had a higher rate of interest. I said, by all means, you should pay off your mortgage.
Right.
And he sat there, he was kind of stunned. He said, you know, I thought you were going to fight me on that.
Right.
I said, no, we're fiduciaries. We do what's in your best interest. So in his example, his case, it was perfect for him to pay it off.
Right. So even people who may have some extra cash, and you know, you hear of people who do have some extra money, and they say, look, I'm going to try to pay a few months ahead. Is that also a good idea?
We generally don't recommend paying a few months ahead because the mortgage lender might not always give you credit for that.
Oh,
so
okay.
if you pay a few months ahead and then try to take a month off, that usually doesn't work.
Right.
But if you want to try to accelerate the payoff of your mortgage, the old thinking was take 1/12 of your mortgage payment and add that to each of your payments, and that would accelerate the payoff. On a 30-year note, years ago, you would pay it off in like 23 years or so.
Right.
Doesn't work as effectively now because the interest rates are so low. So when you look at it, if you can borrow money at 2.5% or 3%, why would you tie money up to save that when you can take that and put it in the market and maybe make 4, 5, 6, 7%? So it's about the math.
Right.
We always say, let the math tell us what to do.
So as people are getting ready to retire, how far in advance should they sit down with someone like yourself and look back and go, okay, now may be the time that we need to start, first of all, obviously thinking about getting their money in order, and also start thinking, well, we'll pay this house off and get that out of the way?
So it's never too early, never too late. Everybody deserves a great retirement. So the sooner you start, the better. And if you're within, especially if you're within like 10 years of retirement, please meet with a professional because they can help guide you and lay out that roadmap that you need based on your situation to get you to what we call that work optional lifestyle.
Have you noticed, and I think we may have asked you this before, have you noticed that more people are coming in to see you with everything that's happened over the past year? A lot of people, you hear them saying, look, I'm going to give it a couple of more years and then I'm probably going to check out and retire.
Right. You should always work with a professional advisor. There are a lot of certified financial planner professionals in the state of Rhode Island. Look one up. Meet with a professional because that's what they do day in, day out. We so often hear when we ask them questions, oh, I never thought of that, or I never heard that before. Well, that's because we live and breathe retirement planning in our example. Other planners work with younger people. So everybody has a niche. Our niche is helping people get to that work optional lifestyle, otherwise known as retirement.
And somebody you can also have a good relationship with and trust along the way, because that's incredibly important.
Trust is key.
Right.
Fiduciary level of care is also key because as a fiduciary advisor, you're required to work in the best interest of the client. Right. And not all advisors have to do that, which one of my pet peeves.
Yeah.
I think every advisor should, but not are all required to.
Right. Well, it's good to see you and welcome back here into the studio in person and not on the little screen anymore.
So great to be back in person.
This segment was brought to you by Massey and Associates, and for even more segments with smart tips for your financial planning, just visit roadshow.com and click on the Money Matters channel.